Hello guys, my name is Joshua Agustus Saptins Makono. With student ID number is 1312500185 from group 6. I will review a book by G.N. Ajit entitled Menempuh Jalan Rakyat. First, the essence of people democracy and the line of power. This book explains that democracy is not viewed as a free space for everyone without expectation, but rather as a tool of power with specific goals. The narrative begins with the assertion that democracy must fully side with a people, consisting of workers, farmers, educate people, and national entrepreneurs. The concept promoted is a system is in which the absolute majority of the people hold full control determining the nation fate, while the remaining small groups considered enemies of the people, such as imperialists and landlords, must have their political rights revoked. Thus, democracy here has a dual character. It provides the protest possible freedom for the people to assemble and express themselves, but also acts firmly as a means of perception against parties demand to hinder to independence. Thank you.
My name is Helena Angelina Harmono Putri, with student ID number is 1,312,500,149. I am from Group 6. Today I will review a book by D.N. Aidit, and the title is Menempuh Jalan Rakyat. The party of coalition government and tolerance in the state moved to the aspect of state administration, emphasizing that democracy must be realized towards an inclusive coalition government, not the dominance of a single party. Democracy is government means has convergence between various parties and groups that has democratic spirit. This also includes the recognition of civil liberties, particularly regarding religious belief. It is emphasizing that within the democratic framework, no one religion should dominate other in government affairs. Democracy is used a tool to the right of every citizen to practice that religion, while remaining vigilant against by foreign parties, who often use religions is used to divide the people. Thank you.
My name is Muhammad Ivan Kusnanto with student ID number 13125000001. From group 6, I will reviewing the journal Karma Wibangga written by Wayu Ananto Wibowo. The entitled Communism Ideology and the History of its Development in Indonesia. Democracy as a protect of the economy and national unity. Narrative focus on the relationship between democracy and economic sovereignty. Contrary to popular belief, the proposed democratic program aims to protect the private property rights of national entrepreneurs and farmers from the grip of foreign monopolies. Democracy here means providing stability for local economic forces so they can grow and strengthen the nation position in the eyes of the world. The success of this democracy depends heavily on the formation of a broad, united front where all groups in society work together in a spirit of brotherhood and a culture of healthy mutual criticism. Ultimately, this democracy but ultimately this democratic path is seen as the only way to free oneself from dependence on external power and establish complete national sovereignty.
My name is Maulia Rifa Mazalna with student ID number 13125030. I'm from Group 6. I will be reviewing the Journal of Karma Wibangga written by Bayu Ananto Wibowo, entitled Communism Ideology and the History of its Development in Indonesia. First, the theoretical basic and concept of communist ideology. A communist ideology is rooted in the thought of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels. Through their seminal work, the Communist Manifesto 1848, as a reaction to the capitalist system and liberal society of the 19th century. Communism emphasized a political system that prioritized communal rights over individual rights and aims to create a class society through the struggle of the proletariat against the bourgeoisie. To achieve social justice, individual property is abolished and taken over by the state. Marx viewed religion as an obstacle or opium for the people because it was considered a tool for the bourgeoisie to exploit and tame the working class and maintain its subservience to those in power.
Hello, my name is Krishna Milano Saifa with student ID number 13250000195. From Group 6, I will be reviewing the journal Karma Wibangga written by Bayu Ananto Wibowo and entitled Communism, Ideology and the History of its Development in Indonesia. Development of thought by world figures. A dogma like the intellectual foundation, other figures such as Friedrich Engels and Vladimir Lenin made crucial contribution to the development of this ideology. Engels often considered Marx financial backer, actually provided an empirical basis for how capitalism worked and linked communism to a materialist concept of history. Meanwhile, Lenin brought Marxist thought to practical use in Russia by introducing the concept of a leader and a revolutionary party. Lenin argued that revolution would not occur spontaneously, but must be driven by those with revolutionary consciousness, which ultimately sparked the Bolshevik Revolution of 1917 and the founding of the Soviet Union. The communism manifesto as a reaction in the capitalist system and liberal society of the 19th century. Communism embodies a political system that prioritizes communist right over individual right and aims to create a classless society through the struggle of the development of thought by future. In Indonesia, the development of communism was inserted from the role of a foreign feature.
The history of the birth and dynamics of communication in Indonesia. In Indonesia, the development of communication was inseparable from the role of foreign future. Hans Nijvleef, who founded the ISDV, Indonesia Democratic Party of Struggle, and introduced socialist revolutionary ideology to local youth. One of its key cadres was Simaun, who later broke left-wing influence to the Syarikat Islam organization. Ideology difference within Syarikat Islam is to a split between the white Syarikat Islam led by Haji Agus Salim and the red Syarikat Islam led by Simaun. This conflict culminated in 190 21 when cadres affiliated with the USDF were expelled from Syarikat Islam, leading to the organization transformation into the Indonesian Communist Party and ultimately the Indonesia Communist Party.